Oh, Mondays. Here we are again, Rick.
How are you, buddy?
Good, mate. It is the 15th of February. All those
Already?
people, I assume that a lot of the populace is very sore and tired today, being that it was Valentine's Day yesterday. Let's hope everyone's sore and tired and relaxed and chilled. And
from going out and doing things.
Yes, but it's start of the new week. It's middle of February here in obviously in Australia. Actually, I've got a friend who lives over in Texas at the moment, and I just thought Texas was like a desert kind of hot thing, and she was putting up images on Facebook of all this snow. It's crazy. Yeah, they're having the snow blizzard there, but not here. It's hot as hell. So, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and it's only going to be like that for the rest of the week, I believe.
I think, we're going to get into a high temperature, but it is summer.
Whatever. So. It is what it is. Mate. So, but we're not here to talk about the weather, mate. And
we've got a lot.
We're going to cover what's kind of happened in the last week, and there's been a bit that's happened in the last week. And you can see at the bottom there, what the stories we're going to go through, and I think. Let's start off with this one, which happened, I reckon, a day or two after the last show. This popped out, so let's have a look. Oh, I might want to share the screen. That might actually help. It is Monday, folks. But the big one was that Tom Holland denies that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield appears in the new Spider-Man. And you know what? It's probably true. They probably are not. There's probably this giant fandom. I mean, where are the credible sources to say that they've seen Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire on set anywhere?
I reckon I saw someone said there was a photo or something of Garfield on set.
I thought I'd seen a photo of Maguire on set. But that could have been taken from a different movie. I don't know.
And people were just
and he goes... Well, I basically said, no, they will not be appearing in this film unless they have hidden the most massive piece of information for me, which I think is too big of a secret for them to keep from me. But as of yet, no, it'll be a continuation of the Spider-Man movies that we've been making.
Yeah. But
so, you don't know. Well, why would he? I mean, why say anything? Why say anything?
We know he's renowned for spoiling big surprises. Stuff. So maybe it's a thing that Marvel are doing as a publicity thing. Who knows? Like this rumor has been going around a lot at the moment, and it hit a lot of the big sites. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he goes on further though, right? He goes, I honestly have no idea what this film is about. And I'm 8 weeks into shooting it. So which does bring his credibility down a little bit, doesn't it? Because, of course, he knows what the film's about. Of course, he knows what the basic plot is.
He's the main character.
He's been well-versed in this point. So he would know, 100%. So, yeah, I don't buy that. And then we go into Holland going, they do it all the time. In Avengers Endgame, Robert Downey's funeral scene, for the longest time, I was in an impression it was a wedding. 100%. But everybody knew about that one. That was a famous thing.
Yeah.
So he goes on to think whether they're tricking him or not. Who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised now. I think it's hilarious if they're not. Because we've all gone, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing ever. Hyped up this incredible movie in our heads. Which doesn't exist. But we'll see if Tom Holland's full of bullshit or not.
This is Marvel, so you never know. You never know.
Well, what I don't appreciate, I'll be really honest with you, is purposeful misleading information from them. There is no need to do that. And I think that is the lowest common denominator way to connect with your fans is to play these little games. I prefer they just either confirm or deny it's true.
But
confirm or deny and just move on and have nothing more to say. But to kind of allude or play these little kind of games, Ridiculous, mate. Ridiculous.
But nothing's been confirmed from Marvel as yet, anyway. So
no, nothing was ever. We've had no real confirmation that these two guys were actually even going to be in the new Spider-Man. So I think what the truth is that
doesn't exist.
Poor reporting, some expressive, creative writing in some of these articles, and everyone's just taken off with it.
Rumors. That's it. Just rumors.
100%. Yeah. So pretty kind of crazy stuff. But look, let's move on to the next story I want to talk about, and a really unfortunate story. And this happened earlier in midweek? I think midweek or earlier in the week.
Thursday,
but waking up, it might have been Thursday. But to wake up, Rick, and to to see this was just horrible. I thought that. Firstly, to see that we got that message, and it is in this article. I might bounce down to that. No, they don't have the original statement from Lucasfilm. Basically, here we go. Gina Carrado is not currently employed by Lucasfilm, and there are no plans for her to be in the future. Nevertheless, her social media posts denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. Whoa, that's a strong statement from Lucasfilm. Basically, Gina Carrado has been, one of the more significant members of The Mandalorian and been doing a pretty great job. Really puts herself out there, though, politically. Quite regularly.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it was very harsh. It was very,
she kind of just her terminology was horrible. I think that's
what it was.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is what we've got to understand is, even though she has a freedom of speech to say whatever she likes, companies don't operate under that law.
No,
under that freedom. If you work for a company and you say something publicly that can be deemed as offensive, the employer has the right to terminate. As they have.
It's just time. I mean, times have changed a lot, and social media has changed that quite significantly with people just expressing their feelings and what they want on social media. Some people regret what they say. Some people don't care. It is just, it's a massive game changer. But it is sad news that she's going to leave.
But yes, she's actually now bouncing back, and she's had something and she come out with this. Now, do you know who the Daily Wire are? Do you know who Ben Shapiro is?
No.
At all? You're not a politics type of guy. He's a rather massive, I mean, in the realm of YouTube, he's a huge YouTuber out there, and he's on the right. He's right-wing American. Could have a little bit of an extreme kind of, definitely a Republican all the way. And they're creating, the Daily Wire are just like a bit that successful. They started looking into making films. And so here's the statement. This is a statement that she's come out with.
Yeah.
And it goes, the Daily Wire is helping make one of my dreams, develop and produce my own film come true. I cried out and my prayer was answered. I'm sending out a direct message of hope to everyone living in fear of cancellation by the totalitarian mob. I've only just begun using my voice, which is now freer than ever before, and I hope it inspires others to do the same. They can't cancel us if we don't let them. That's some pretty extreme kind of big language, but she's got her views. She was strong enough to put them out there. She's been fired by Lucasfilm. But, yeah, the Daily Wire are out there now giving artists who are being cancelled because of what they perceive as the Democratic left, who are, cancelling people by, if you say that, then that's it, you've lost your job, that's it, your life's over. And they're kind of fighting back, and I don't have an opinion either way in American politics. I don't live there.
Nope, not really. I'm not even going there.
Not even going there. No, you would. I can see you're nervous already, Rick. By the way, it's just a shame. I mean, from just a fan of The Mandalorian, she was a good character. Yeah. And I believe before this, she was being set up for some significant roles within the Star Wars, because they announced all those shows.
That's right.
So that she was going to be in Mandalorian season 3, and she was probably going to be in the new Rangers of the Republic. I mean, there would have been work for her, and she's gone now. Biggest franchise in the world, and she lost her job.
I guess the nice cup, Jace. That's nice.
Oh yeah,
speaking of Mandalorian, there you go.
Of course, mate.
Bit of price placement there. Not sponsored, but do they recast? Do you think they're going to recast?
No, you don't recast a character. You just move on. Star Wars is a big universe. Oh, right. You move on. No worries. So, okay, let's move on to, I reckon, the next kind of story that's kind of pumped out is, and there was something released this morning about this, and that was the new Justice League final trailer was released.
It was.
Yes, it was, and it showed quite a lot, Rick, quite a lot of new stuff. So, spoilers, guys, as I get into some of this new stuff that they were talking about. And one being quite significantly was we got to see the Joker in the final scene of the trailer, where he says a line, which was, and there was some other really great footage, which I won't go in and spoil. You know what? Just go watch the trailer, guys. It's really great. But the main thing was the Joker was the end of that trailer. And it's the same Joker that we got a sneak peek at the other day.
Man, he looks good.
He looks different. Now, when I saw that, and I went, wow, is he in Arkham Asylum? Where is he? But what we see in the trailer, he's in this post-apocalyptic kind of flashback kind of scene. So it's like a post-apocalyptic version of the Joker, which I got to say, Rick, I haven't compared to both the pictures, but has he lost all his face tattoos? Didn't he have face tattoos?
He's lost his tattoos. Obviously, he's got longer hair. So it's just
so it's not the actual real Joker, more like a fever dream hallucination version of him.
But I reckon he looks awesome.
Oh look, that final trailer looked amazing, Rick. Amazing. Yeah.
Not long now.
Mate, I hate to do this, but I'm going to sneeze any second. Here, Rick, George, you need to take over now for a sec, mate, as I go solo. And as you go solo, I'll go and blow my nose. Back in a minute.
You're all right. Nah, all good, Jace. Well, guys, let us know in the comments below what you thought of actually the Joker. I mean, I'm having a look on him on another screen here. And, I mean, he just looks very sinister. It's just the way Jared Leto portrays him, is just awesome. So, like Jay said, check out the trailer because it is definitely worth a watch. And it's not even long now. It's very, very soon we get to see him on the screen. So, really looking forward to it. But, yeah. I'm
back, Rick. Thanks for that.
Back,
sorry.
Buddy.
I feel like everyone needed to... It
happens, yes, mate. It happens.
Oh, we moved over a little bit. I hope you don't confuse the audience. Let's move on. The next thing I wanted to talk about past Justice League is Disney Plus is about to make a huge change, Rick.
Massive. Game changer for them.
Huge change. And the big change. Now, I think this is not for the whole world. I think America has a different scenario. Or maybe they're calling it the same thing. But, of course, I'm talking about the addition of Star to the Disney Plus streaming service. So what Star is, and I think what's really important here, is Star is what I can tell is the Fox. All the Fox content that now Disney owns is now going to be funneled through that.
Now, do you have to re-sign, or is this already something that's already part of the package? So if you're already a subscriber, you're in.
Yep. So you're going to get all that content extra. But if you sign up, you can get a deal at the moment. But it is going to bring a hell of a lot more content. But if you could just see in the background there, we got things like Deadpool. Deadpool now gets brought in, We've got things like Predator and excuse me, and it goes on. Anything you think of Fox.
Die Hard.
Maybe not a good day to Die Hard, but maybe the original Die Hard would be better. But we're going to have all the Fox material, so I think that's a big deal that we're getting all that stuff. I think that's amazing. And I think finally Disney will be able to be attractive as a service that gives you value for money, which I didn't think it was.
Now, that's right, because it's either you want to watch Star Wars or Marvel, and that's pretty
much. And if you're not into that stuff, if you're not into Disney, then, Marvel, or
that's right,
Star Wars, then what's there for?
What do you got?
So, that's right. What do you got? And now they're going to have all really great stuff moving forward. Yeah. All right, Rick. Now let's change directions a little bit. I know you're not a big gamer. Clearly, I don't mind a video game here and there, as you can see right now. But there is some news that's worth talking about in the world of Nintendo Switch, and that, of course, as you can see, running across the banner at the moment, Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury was released. Now, anyone who's into gaming has been looking forward to this. Now, the interesting thing, Rick, is that actual game, the Super Mario 3D World, was a game that was actually released in 2013. And was released on their much maligned console, the Wii U. So that was the console but between the Wii and the Nintendo Switch, we had the black Wii U, and it had a gamepad. Now, the problem with that was not many people liked the console. Therefore, not a lot of people got to play a really fantastic Mario game. Now, what made this Mario game interesting, it still kept a 2D frame of side-scrolling, but they added a 3D element enough that you could kind of move back and forward, but still keeping that camera angle on like a 2D kind of situation, meaning it was just a different way to play Mario, and it was extremely cool and a lot of fun. So they've remastered it, and then what they've done, which is super interesting, Nintendo's never done this before, they decided to add a second part to the game called Bowser's Fury. Okay. Now, Bowser's Fury is very different because you're kind of from the perspective like playing a Super Mario Odyssey or Super Mario 64, where you're behind the character and you're running around. And that's a whole new addition. So it's been upgraded for the Nintendo Switch. And I think it was a smart idea because it's a fun game. You've added another almost complete game to it as well. And so now people, and because the Nintendo Switch has been a massive hit for Nintendo. Massive hit. Yeah. So it's great to see that, that people actually get to play this game now. And it is so much fun to play. I highly recommend going on YouTube and having a look at the clips. But you can tell what kind of response it's getting out there.
Look at that.
Look at hundreds, tens, 92 or 90. Like it's pretty incredible, the score. Look, this potato pen. You're always going to have your anti one. So, that's
it's got some good reviews up there.
Well, it's got massively good reviews. So we know that it's going to be, it's got quality. I mean, you can say what you like about Nintendo. I know it's not as hardcore. I mean, it's not a, it's not an Xbox and it's not a PS5.
No, that's right.
Different experience.
That's right.
But their games are. They don't put out a lot, but when they do put out games, it's very rare. They're not top class games. They require a lot of skill level to be good at.
That's right. Everyone. That's the whole point. That's designed for the whole family. Everyone to get involved with it. Yeah, great. It's out. Obviously, it's out now.
It is out now. That's why I wanted to release it. It was released this week. You get on it. Nice. And part of it, I'm certainly going to be getting it in the next couple of days. Going to be jumping right into that. So. It was a lot of fun. So, and what we're going to try to do is bring some more gaming news to this show every week. So I want to kind of get into that a little bit more and explore some of the wonderful, cool things that are out there in the world of gaming, for sure.
Gaming.
All right. Well, that was it, mate. That's all we had. That's the week in news. That's our little show that we do every Monday to talk about what some of the big stories were for the week. Around movies, TV, and gaming. But, I mean, TV, there was not that much bigger news. All we can say is keep watching WandaVision with us. That's probably the best show on the planet at the moment.
Only the 3 left.
Excuse me? 3 left. 3 hour-long episodes, apparently, Kevin Feige has announced.
Whoa, there you go.
Which means, guys, we're going to reschedule the shows to probably in 7:45 or an 8 o'clock time slot, to ensure that we've actually got enough time to watch the show. Because if they're hour-long shows, Rick, unless you're watching it right at 6:30,
Yeah, that's right.
You'll have to run and be ready to.
So we're looking at. So next week will be different as well for us. We'll have to reschedule.
Well, we've got a couple of things. We might as well talk about it here. Well, this week we'll be doing it 8 o'clock probably. I would say this Friday night. The following week I've got to work. I've got a gig on that I've got to do. So, and I can't get out of it. So, and I'm going to be in a situation where I'm running a show, like live kind of event. So I can't even be on my mobile for that. But what we'll do for that live after show is we'll just delay it for the Saturday morning.
Saturday morning here.
Yeah, Saturday morning in Australia at 10 a.m. I think we'll schedule that one for. And then the final episode, that'll be back to normal time. Well, it'll be 8 o'clock, and that'll be huge. That'll be huge. So, and we'll definitely have Josh on that show. Josh may be on this week. Remember, this week, Rick, you're at Port Lincoln, correct?
Yes, I'm in Port Lincoln for a wedding this Saturday.
Yeah.
This Saturday, so I'll be on the mobile in the hotel room. But
so how far away is Port Lincoln? If you were to say you were to drive,
it's an 8-hour drive.
It's an 8-hour drive. So if you think about wherever you live in the world, well, what is 8 hours away? And that's where Rick's going to be.
Pretty much,
like 8 hours away. So yeah, it's a bit of a distance. So yeah, but you're going to be live via the mobile.
Via the mobile, we'll make it work. So
100%, we'll make it work. It'll be great.
So yeah, only thing is I'll have to watch it on I might bring my iPad, watch it on the iPad.
Yeah.
Because I won't have that to watch anywhere else. But yeah,
no, that's right. You'll have to watch it on your iPad.
No, that's it. So I don't know what to say, but that's all right. That's all good. I don't mind. So,
no, that'll be fun. That'll be exciting. All right, guys. That's it. I don't have anything more to add. Keep watching. Look, we are going to get. I suppose the other thing is, we are going to get back into the studio. So
we did. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
we have been talking about it. It's just at the moment this is so easy to do that this is why we've kind of been doing these type of shows. Yeah. But we will eventually kind of get back and doing those kind of things. So mate, have you got anything to add, Rick?
Mate, no, that's it, guys. All you need to do, you know what to do. Just follow us on our social sites, guys, and Facebook. You'll see all our live shows on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube as well, guys. So we appreciate everyone's support. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Mate, I think that's about it. I think we get out of here.
Mate, no worries.
Catch you later, people. See
you guys. Bye.